Hello, my name is Sanity Astray. You clicked my video. Prepare for Echocraft. Well, here we are, everybody. We are off on our new adventure on Echocraft Season 5. We were able to join mid-year, so there has been some bases already constructed on the server. I'll be joining in and doing what I can. As a gift, they gave us some equipment to get us going. We were also introduced to Spawn Chicken.
By the way, this is Spawn Chicken.
Spawn
If
Chicken.
anyone ever kills him, I will hunt you down and you will never see the light of day.
We went on a bit of a tour of the server, looking at the shopping district and existing bases. And then after that, we decided to play a few games. Specifically, one game, which involved boats and fishing poles. It was fun. Here's a few clips from that.
Who's riding on Alan Shepig?
I got it.
All right, cool. Everyone grab the boat with the rods.
Well.
All right, we're good. Trey?
1 sec.
Don't die, Trey.
I'm here.
Get on the pizza. Get on.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
You're ready.
All right. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Woo! Oh, that was super high. Who's saying it?
No one says anything.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh man. Oh, Sky
Here again.
on.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Whoa,
There we go.
Wait, mine's still down there.
303.
The boats and pigs have disappeared. There.
What?
Sky.
Dude! I know it's a boat going into the sky, but it doesn't need to land back on the sky.
3, 2, 1. Launch.
Oh,
There we go.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it was really good.
Oh, they're gone.
Oh,
They're white.
Yeah.
620.
600.
Holy
Yes,
cow.
20.
Nice.
All right.
Right.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Into the sunset.
that was so
Holy
fast.
moly. Oh my gosh, I
900.
know.
Good
You guys
one.
are so
800.
far away.
You
900.
disappeared.
Yeah, I can't. we can't see you.
957.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy moly.
so close to 1,000.
I think you guys went sideways too. I think.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Right? Am I crazy? No, the
Are we?
I
Oh,
don't.
I'm lagging.
Oh.
So, after that first day, I spent some time looking around trying to figure out where I could find some space to build my base. I don't have any major plans at the moment, so it was a little bit difficult trying to find a location, but I did find this lovely island here that is covered in dark oak. So I'm establishing myself here. It is a little bit away from everybody, but not terribly far. Another portal will definitely get me close to everybody that way, but I wanted to find an area that could have some interest to it as I build out a base, even though I don't have a plan. So let's take a quick fly around it, and I can show you what this island kind of looks like on what I've got left of my elytra. It's not looking good at the moment. So as you can see, this is completely covered in dark oak, a few trees, mushrooms of other types gathered in there. But it is completely surrounded in water. So it is a naturally generated island. And I just thought that was kind of cool. And in this area, as you can see right here, ooh, gonna fall. Right here, we've got an azalea tree. So that means that there's a lush cave system down beneath. And I'm really hoping to do some stuff in the lush cave, maybe do some underground builds and explore that. Again, I don't have a formal plan yet, so we'll see what it turns into, but that was kind of what I was thinking this time around, was to build something going down into the ground and then maybe pop back up later. So this is where we're going to be. I need to establish a starter base. So I'm going to work on that. And then we can start trying to do some exploration after I get a little spot to call home, stash my stuff, and respawn safely. Because while here in this tree is probably okay, it's not completely ideal, especially if I end up exploring too long and make it so that phantoms can spawn. So let's go ahead and get a base built, and I will bring you back when I've got a place to stay. And here we are. We've got a little bit of a starter house going. It's pretty simple, nothing too fancy. Just went with a very basic set of materials, mostly stuff that I could find around here, as well as materials that I could easily make. So I made the mud down in that area. Just took some dirt that I had acquired from leveling out some of the terrain around here. And then didn't want to do a peaked roof, kind of wanted to try a different style, so just did a slight curved roof. There's a little bit more I'd like to do detailing wise, and I do have to watch out for creepers in this area because it's not very well lit up. There are definitely some details that I want to try and do, so this is not complete yet, but we did do some of the interior. We made a bunch of smithing tables, I believe that's what those are. For the floor in the storage / work area, we got a furnace, crafting table, stone saw, some chests. We'll add some more later, probably go up higher. The ceiling we're still going to work on. For the floor in the main area, we just did some oak logs, stripped those, made a little kitchen area which we could add a little bit more to. Some barrels here upside down to look like a countertop and to give us some storage for food items. And then a table here, and I was thinking of using maybe some trap doors, maybe birch, as just kind of like cushion looking seats so that you can just kind of sit here at the table. Nothing too fancy, it's a simple house. Over here is where I've set up my bed, my ender chest, and the floor is still grass here because I don't have a block that I figured out that I want to do for the floor. I want to change that, so I'm going to think about that. I might be looking to do some wool, but I don't have any yet, or sheep, so we'll just wait on that. For the ceiling, I was kind of wondering if maybe I'd do this trapdoor alternating directions, just to give it something interesting to look at. Plus, I can hide some lights up there in these open spaces, those two right there. And then that should allow me, when I have the correct lights to put up there, to eliminate the torches in all the areas because I've got spaces in multiple locations. So I think I'd probably put some here and here, as well as in these little cubbies here, and then over there where I showed you in the bedroom area. So this is my starter house. This is where it's all beginning. And so the next thing that we want to do is get a few more torches, and we're going to delve into the depths of the space beneath us. I have briefly poked into a cave that's immediately beneath the house. It is a lush cave system, and I definitely want to get down there, light it up, do some exploring, and probably get some materials that'll help me finish up the exterior of the house. So let me go get some materials pulled together. And I am wearing armor, but I've installed a mod that allows me to hide it. So I've just got all the armor pieces hidden so that I can see the skin and I don't have to worry about taking it on and off and forgetting what I'm doing most of the time. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some materials and get into the caves. All right, we've got some torches, we got a healing creeper hole, we made ourselves an iron helmet, killed a few mobs that were spawning, just turned it daytime, so should reduce the amount of stuff that's kind of up here to begin with. Let's go ahead and delve into this cave here. Now, I did place a few torches just in the initial section. I had mobs spawning in here and they were coming after me, and it wasn't fun. So down here is where the lush cave begins. And it's down here that I have not gone yet. So, and I don't have a bow. That's going to make this very interesting, isn't it? Well, here we go. Well, that didn't go as well as I would hope. I think I really should go get a bow. Alright, well that first dip into the caves did not go so well. I definitely probably should have spent some more time getting some gear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time getting a bow. And to do that I'm going to go back to my tried and true, do some fishing. Which will also get us some food. And once we've got some stuff back and situated, then we'll be able to delve a little bit better into those caves. At the moment, that definitely was not my best adventure. I'm not very good at caving, so luckily Sky logged in and was able to help me get my gear back, or at least the important pieces, and we'll just get reestablished here, and then we'll delve back into those caves and try and clean up those spawns a little bit. Well, the fishing was successful. We were able to get a good fishing pole, which I probably should put that fishing pole away versus taking it with me. But we also, more importantly, got a good bow. So this bow, we were able to get it with Punch 2, Power 5, Infinity, Unbreaking 3, and Flame. That ought to do nicely in those caves and make it a lot easier for me to survive, because instead of jumping down there and trying to think, oh yeah, I can try and just kill everything quickly, which clearly I cannot do. I'm not that talented. Instead, we're going to shoot them and take care of them that way. As you can see, I also ran into a skeleton horse trap. I was able to kill 2 of the riders and save 2 of the horses, and we won't talk about the third one. No, we won't talk about that. So let's go ahead and delve down into the caves. Now, I also spent some time doing some re-enchanting because I needed levels in order to complete some of the combining of items. So we upgraded a few pieces of gear. We've got protection 3 on a lot of pieces, but unfortunately we lost feather falling. And instead of trying to re-enchant those boots on repeat, since I don't have the materials to keep doing the enchanting, I'm borrowing what was graciously provided by Pizza. Thank you, Pizza. So what we want to do is get down here, see about getting some resources, and recovering one more thing that I'm now short on, which is rockets. Now, either I need to find diamonds so I can buy rockets, or I'm going to need to kill some creepers and get some gunpowder. So I think what I'm going to do is aim at trying to kill some creepers. So to get down, because the vines have not grown all the way down to the different levels that I want to get to, I'm going to go ahead and use some water. So I placed this water here. I gathered some more from over there. There's a pool of that I can use as an infinite source. And then we're going to first check to make sure there's nothing down there, and then we're going to go down and we're going to start trying to light some things up. So that's what we're going to do, is work on lighting up this cave, but also gather resources from both mob drops as we kill stuff, and hopefully find some, preferably diamonds, some lapis, just good stuff in general. I don't need iron currently. I don't need copper yet. So we're just going to go around and see what we can find. So yeah, let's just see what's down in this cave. All right, our first diamonds. My, don't mind if I do. And some lapis. And that is the end of our torches, so we've got to find our way back out of here. Because I'm not going to continue unless I can torch up the place at the same time. Oh. Skeleton. Bad. Bad. No dying. Very bad. Well, I would say that caving trip was a lot more successful than the first one. I at least didn't die, although it got pretty close a few times. As you saw, the skeleton nearly got me once, and then what wasn't in there, because I wasn't recording first person at the time, but I do have it in replays. At least I should have it in replays. There were about 3 different times where a creeper exploded and I lost probably over half my hearts, and just really lucky to have lived through all that. But we did get some things. Specifically, we got 3 diamonds and a little bit of lapis and some redstone that we picked up while we were down there. So not a lot, but we did light up quite a few caves. We went until we ran out of torches, and so we'll have to go down there again and light up some more things, look for some more treasures. But after that, I had logged out, and when I logged in today, or rather when I logged in last night, but I wasn't recording at the time, but when I logged back in, there's this structure here that it is a little questionable. Apparently going to this toilet will heal you. And ooh, that brewing stand actually has charge to it, but it's a toilet. Do I really want to brew in there? What I was thinking of doing is taking my diamonds, getting some rockets, and then maybe do some end busting. Would be a good idea. Actually, I was going to take that with me too. Because if I go and do some end busting, I might be able to find some equipment and get better geared up prior to going back down into those caves. So I think let's go check out the shopping district. Hello, spawn chicken. So down here is Rocket Industries. Well, that actually sounds pretty good. 1 diamond for 4 stacks. And I think it might actually be beneficial to get a better food than cooked salmon. So maybe we can go to the pizza shop, if I can remember where that was at. Okay, so let's get 1 of these. All right. It's time to get some equipment. Let's go end busting. All right, here's our first city. Let's see if there's anything here. Good sign, there's a shulker here and a dragon head. And let's just go down here. Hey, we've got an Elytra. Oh, excellent start. Excellent. All right. That is a fantastic start. Ooh, diamond. There we go. More diamonds than I had. Unbreaking Protection 3 and Respiration. That sounds pretty good, actually. Let's see. Aqua Affinity. Yeah, we'll do that one instead. All right, let's get some shulker shells and some potions. All right, we finally found some good treasure here. We've got our Silk Touch pickaxe, so we can use that and start picking up some of these ender chests that I've been finding. So I'm just going to clean up some stuff, and then I'm going to revisit, or I'm going to finish up. This is my 3rd end city. I'm going to finish up this one, and then I'll go back, gather the ender chests, and I think we should be good to proceed after this with just moving on. We found some diamonds, we found some equipment, and definitely have a good place to start. And here we are back at the base. I've finished doing my end busting. I did find a couple of extra cities as I was trying to find my way out, and looted what I could of those. So let's take a look at everything I was able to get from this end busting trip. So first and foremost, we've got some non-exciting, except for the end rods, just building blocks that I was getting from just looting. I tore down one tower of one of the structures just to have blocks to place, and then the rest just kind of happened as I was going through doing the busting. Let's see, what else do we got? I ended up with 3 elytras and 3 dragon heads, 10 shulker heads, 30 diamonds. That's not bad at all. I ended up crafting the amount of gold and iron that I got into blocks because it was starting to take up too much room. So we've got quite a bit of gold, quite a bit of iron from that. We got over 3 stacks of shulker shells, a few smithing templates, and I took some of the banners too and the beetroot seeds. I'll actually probably plant those. I don't know if I'll actually use them, but it'll look nice in the area. A few emeralds. Let's see, next we've got just a little bit of iron equipment, not anything terribly impressive in my opinion. An extra pair of diamond boots there. Some of these, they're not full simply because those came later, and some of these others will be full. Some horse armors, some saddles, potions of healing, whole shulker box of more iron gear. Again, nothing terribly impressive. I'm more after the diamond stuff. And then here we go. Here's the rest of all the good stuff that I got. There was the helmet that I found early on. I believe that was the helmet I found early on, and the boots that I had started with. I will probably still use those boots, but I did find some feather falling ones and put those on just so that I could stay alive. And this one just had a higher level of protection for the helmet, so I decided to use that instead of sticking with the one that I had found initially. So I need to go through these, figure out if they're good, bad. Obviously anything that's cursed, I'm probably going to disenchant what I can off of it, and then I might use it for decoration, or we'll see. I don't usually throw them away, but I'll maybe throw it on an armor stand or in an item frame to mark something. So I'm going to go through all of these, probably combine them. Oh, I did re-enchant one pick and ended up with a fortune 3, so that was good. That was not what was on that pick initially. And then I've got the silk touch one that I found as well. So yeah, I just need to go through here, pick out what needs to be either re-enchanted or combined, and really just kind of get my gear up to snuff. And yeah, so very successful end busting trip. And I think once I get through all of this and put it in where it needs to go, get my armor all properly enchanted, and I may actually leave a lot of that alone and end up go buy the books that I need using the diamonds instead. So yeah, I'm going to work on that, getting the rest of my equipment enchanted where I would like it to be, and then we'll be able to do some more caving and expand the base and all the other things. But I think that's enough for this episode. So I wanted to say thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I do hope you'll join me again for the next one. And we'll see you next time. Bye.